Paul, what's the motherfucking Kane deal? Hold up. There we go. What's the motherfucking Kane deal? Appreciate you pulling up the Sheldon Bootleg Ass Studio. Good morning. Good morning. I hope y'all having a great morning. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel as you file in. For sure. Who we got up in the building? Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that like button. For sure. Top of the morning to you. Hope you slept well. If you slept, hope you're having a good work shift if you're working. Hope you have a great work shift if you're on your way to work. Appreciate you for tuning in. Make sure you hit that like button. The Cash App is floating at the bottom of the screen. And your donation goes a long way. $1, $2, $3, whatever have you. If you got it to give, you just pulling up, hitting that like button is enough for me. I really do appreciate you. But we building a platform, Teams TV, and all of your donations goes towards the growth of the platform. So your donations is not in vain. Really do appreciate y'all for pulling up. Who we got in the building? Let me know who is up in here. For sure. Let me start out by giving a shout out to First Class Glass. You feel me? First Class Glass. They got some of the best smokes right here in Longview, Texas, and Tyler, Texas. You feel me? So if you are in East Texas, make sure you stop over at First Class Glass. Make sure you tell them Sheldon Vibes sent you. Pick you up some of that good old gas. They got some great gas. I'm talking about some of the best around. Listen, I stand behind the product 10 toes. Yeah. All that good stuff. They got some good smoke accessories, papers, blunts, wraps, water bones, whatever have you. You feel me? Run on over to First Class Glass and make sure you tell them Sheldon Vibes sent you. Indubitably, how y'all doing up in here today, man? I appreciate y'all for pulling up. Man. Let me check out my stream, make sure everything's sounding good. What it do, man? I hope y'all having a great morning. What it do, man? Okay, yo, we sounding good. Bet. All right, man. So, what's the deal? Hope y'all doing great, man. Who we got in the building? Who we got up in the building? It's a lot going on in this world, man. It is a lot going on in this world. That boy Stephen A. Smith. I don't even know where to start. Where we gonna start at, man? I know Stephen A. Smith. He got the internet in the uproar right about now with him frowning upon the fact that the BET Awards honored O.J. Simpson. This guy Stephen A. Smith, man, he never ceases to amaze me. He's a big loudmouth, and before I even knew much about him, my first impression of him was I didn't like him, and ever since he's proved it. I've listened to the guy on certain occasions. I'm even subscribed to him. I listen to him, try to, he's a good source of information. He is. But his take on things and what he has to say, man, it's a lot, man. And he's a big loudmouth dude. I'm assuming he's small. Most small guys, not all, they say this little man complex or whatever, or this big man whatever it's called. And so I feel like that when he gets loud like that, that's him trying to make himself bigger and more correct. But don't nobody give a damn about what Stephen A. Smith got to say, man. That man is a goddamn character. And he don't even believe what the hell he's saying. I don't believe Stephen A. Smith believe half of the shit he's talking about, man. But he got the internet in the chokehold right now behind his stance on the O.J. Simpson situation for BET. Hit that like button. Who we got in the building, man? I hope y'all having a great morning. If you just following up in here, I appreciate y'all for pulling up to the bootleg ass stew. I'm gonna go ahead and get started though with the show, man. Let's get it started. So, have y'all been updated on the situation with the teacher who allowed the students to braid his hair? He's giving an update on his situation, on his employment. And let's get up into it. Let's see what old boy got to say. So, wrong button. Apparently, he's going to be returning back to the school, which I have no problem with at all. Him losing his job, to me, I wasn't with him losing his job. I just would like for him to have suffered some kind of punishment, some kind of consequences, because he needs to have learned from his actions, and we cannot have an epidemic of this shit going on, because since then there was a teacher right after him who posted trying to make a point. It was a female teacher, a black female teacher, posting a video of her allowing her students to unbraid her hair and trying to stir up the internet. And what she was doing was trying to point out the hypocrisy of a male versus a woman doing the same action. And I even spoke on this when it happened, because this was one of the arguments that people made. That's still inappropriate. And yes, society would not frown upon it the same way they would frown upon a male having this done. We all know this. So this null and void. It's out of line regardless, though. Whoever it is, at the end of the day, it's out of line. We don't send our students to school to unbraid or groom another damn teacher, unless this has something to do with the assignment of cosmetology. It was inappropriate, but was it inappropriate enough for him to lose his job? I don't think so. But he still needed to suffer some kind of consequences, in my opinion, because he didn't see what the issue was. For some reason, it kept going over his head. He kept missing the whole situation of why you can't allow this to happen. There are so many situations where students and teachers are doing things. You see what I'm saying? So many. And not even that. You just open up the door for temptation. Not even that. Accusation. You feel me? So even if you are innocent, you open up this door for accusation and for people to pin things on you. All it takes is for one of those students to get upset when you don't acknowledge them the right way, when you don't let them do something that they want to do, or when you get onto them and not get onto somebody else, and they can just take it out upon you. Women are very vindictive, and it don't just start when they become women. It starts at a very young age. You know what I'm saying? And men are like this too, but women more so than men. So all it takes is for one of them students to get upset and go against your ass. You feel me? Anyway, let's get up into this article real quick from the Shade Room. It says that no, that's not it. That's not it. That's one of the next stories. Hold up. This shit right here. Okay. Here we go. All right, so the Maryland teacher who went viral for letting students unbraid his hair shares update on his employment status. Let's get up into it. Marquise White, the Maryland teacher who went viral for letting students unbraid his hair, has shared an update on his employment status. All right. It says the Maryland teacher shares an update on Friday, July 5th. White took to TikTok to share an update. He ain't learned nothing. Why are you still recording shit, bro? Just get your job in silence. Don't nobody need to know, and we don't give a damn at this point. But I guess for those who was really in the uproar and had their butts hurt behind him losing his job, he needed to update those people. I wouldn't have gave a damn. I would have just got my job in silence, but whatever. You feel me? Now he's still yet vulnerable to all these people calling the school, getting him fired again, trying to get him fired again. This causes a disturbance. You see what I'm saying? Just like the whole situation with the plumber who went viral for lying, who's saying these people called his job 500 times to get him fired. This can really happen. Things like this has happened before. Even though he was lying, shit like this happens. See what I'm saying? He opens up the door again for some more shit to happen for him. He ain't learned nothing. Why are you letting us know what your situation is? Now, if it got out and the internet just found out about it, okay, so what? They found out organically. Nigga, you letting them know again so you giving them more ammo. Man, oh my God, this nigga here. I don't like this guy. I don't like this guy, man. He it's not clicking up here. Something ain't clicking up here with this dude. For somebody like him getting his job back, kudos to him. I'm happy that he got his job back, but something about this dude ain't clicking. He ain't very bright. He's not very smart. Anyway, let's get back to this article. The teacher explained that many social media users have been telling him to get over the viral incident. Additionally, he explained that he was chilling for a while until something major happened. All right. Guess what? Guess who finally received a decision from the country on behalf of the superintendent in regard to my employment status? White said, at first I was really bothered by how long this process was taking, but now as I'm looking back on it, I want to thank the country for taking their time, or the county. I'm sorry. I probably said country at first. The county. I want to thank the county for taking their time and ensuring I wasn't an actual weirdo who slipped through the cracks before they allowed me back in the classroom. That's not what they came to the decision on. You're still a weirdo. You're very weird, bro. You're very effing weird. That's not the decision that they came down to. You being a weirdo is not a crime. You feel me? You're very weird for allowing these students to undo your hair and think this not a problem. To think that nobody will have a problem with this. To not see the situation with somebody having a problem with this. You just got your blinders on. You just like, oh no, well, you need to get over it. You guys are being weird for thinking or for accusing me or for whatever. You're weird in the bitch, bro. Yes, you're very weird. But that's not the conclusion that they came to, bro. You know what I'm saying? They came to the conclusion that you didn't do anything to have your job at stake. You was doing something inappropriate that goes against curriculum, but it wasn't enough to get you fired. It was enough to get you reprimanded, though. So that's what happened. Bro, you still got reprimanded, dumbass. You took your licks. Yes, you got your licks. So he feel like he just got unscathed and he just walked through this with nothing just because he got his job back. Is that what he thinking? Bro, yes, you're a weirdo, bro. Anyway, White explained that people have been calling him everything under the sun. However, the district's investigation found that the public's baseless claims about him were unfounded. Of course, we said this. A lot of us said that he's probably not a weird or a predator. He's probably not a predator. He's probably innocent, but this opens up the door for people to look at you a certain way. And this opens up the door for you to possibly want to engage in these types of acts. Or for these students that might have a crush on you to want you in a way. Or to think that, this is an intimate thing. You touching on her. I've had plenty of women want to run their fingers through my hair. Tell me that they can do my hair just because they want to get it. I know how a game goes with women in hair. Trust me. Anyway. So yes, the baseless claims were unfounded because we didn't really suspect you of being a predator. You don't really give me that vibe 100%, maybe 30, 40%. You give me that vibe. You feel me? But I didn't think that that's what the case was. I just thought this was weird and that you thought it was okay. And I'm sure a lot of people share this same idea with me. Anyway, ultimately, White thanked the public for their support and explained that he'll be back in the classroom in August. He'll be starting at the beginning of the school year. The Maryland teacher who faced backlash allowing his students to take down his braids reveals that he'll be back at work in August. Yada, yada, yada. Everyone owes this black man an apology, but we know that will never happen. What the hell is wrong with people? I ain't giving this man no damn apology. Look at this shit. He don't deserve an apology. He needs to apologize to the public for being a weirdo. He's still a weirdo. Somebody else says he never did anything wrong. He did do something wrong because he wasn't doing his job. Okay. He didn't do anything inappropriate as far as something sexual that a lot of people was insinuating. That does not mean he didn't do anything wrong, people. Let's get that understood. There's a difference. There's a difference. Just like a kid in class, especially when we was coming up. Now, I don't know what the rules is like today, but when we was coming up, you couldn't chew gum. You couldn't have your phone and be on your phone. You had to be in class and present and doing whatever the teacher said. So if you was caught chewing gum or if you was caught with your cell phone, you didn't do anything to get you pretty much expelled from school, but you did do something wrong, something against the rules. I don't think common sense is really common no more. Like, just because you didn't do something sexual that these people are insinuating don't mean that you didn't do anything wrong. You did something wrong. Yes. All right. It says people on social media got them fired all because the trauma they experienced growing up. So they assume everybody goes through the same thing. I've spoke on this before. A lot of people shared the same ideas that I shared that I seen online. I didn't go through any childhood traumas other than my family living paycheck to paycheck. You see what I'm saying? My mother, biological, my father, biological, still married to this day. So I don't have some of the mother issues that some of these children, some of these grown folks have. I don't have some of these father issues that some of these people have. I was never touched as a child by anybody inappropriately, by nobody, by no uncle, by no auntie, by no parents, by any relative. I was never touched inappropriately. People got common sense, and just because, and I'm a father of 3 girls now. I have a newborn baby. It was 2, so now I have 3. Brand new girl, brand newborn. 3 girls. I would be livid if I found one of my daughters in that video touching this grown ass man's head. It's not about no damn childhood traumas. It's about right and mother fornicating wrong. So it kills me when people always want to throw some shit on other people. Oh, you had a bad childhood, yada yada yada. So that's why you thinking like this, yada yada yada. No, common sense is common damn sense. And I do understand a lot of people have childhood trauma, but grown-ups become adults with responsibilities, and people who are mentally stable understand that those things that happened to you as a kid happened to you as a kid. You being a grown adult now, it don't matter. Suck it up, buttercup. You still got to handle your business as a grown-up, and nobody owes you a damn thing. Nobody. Nobody owes you nothing. It don't matter what you went through. We all done went through something. Something we done went through. Yeah, I didn't go through some of the things that these people are accusing. This person right here is accusing people of childhood trauma and shit like that. I didn't go through that, but I did. I went through some shit. Yeah, we all done went through some shit. But that don't mean you got to wear this shit on your shoulder. That's what's wrong with mother fornicators. This person right here went through some childhood trauma. Had to. For them to sit here, I don't get it. I don't get it. This person says, I wouldn't even want to go back. Me neither. Me neither, man. I'd have took the situation and I would have made myself my own boss out of it. You have went viral. You could have capitalized off of being viral. You could have started doing your own social media thing like you was already doing, but you could have you could have started doing science since you was a science teacher. You could have started doing science videos and stuff like that, giving your take on a whole lot of doing science projects. I don't know. You could have done it yourself. You don't need. I mean, good, cool. Educate the youth. We do need that. So I don't want to discourage anybody from doing such, but being that he's gone through that situation, me personally, I wouldn't have went back. Here's somebody who shares my ideology, says, nah, my daughter ain't playing in your hair. I don't give a fuck. Yeah. For real though. For real though. And anyway, that's my whole ordeal on it. You feel me? But kudos to him. Congratulations. You know what I'm saying? I hope you're happy and everything works out for you. I hope you learned your lesson. Don't seem like you have. It really don't seem like you have. He seems very entitled, and people backing him seems very entitled. But I don't think he learned his lesson. Anyway, speaking of kids, we're gonna get on to this next one. We're gonna jump over on to this next story, right, Chum? So there's this Dutch man who's a sperm donor. He's accused of fathering at least 1,000 kids, and they made a documentary about him on Netflix, right? Now he's suing. He speaks out, right? Let's see what he got to say. I know. Hit that like button if you just following up in here, man. I appreciate y'all for pulling up to the Bootleg Ass Studio. Let's see what old Dutchman got to say. All right, it says Dutch sperm donor Jonathan Jacob Mayer, I guess Meyer, I don't know how to pronounce his last name, reacts to Netflix documentary. On June 24th, Meyer uploaded a video via YouTube. In the 15-minute long clip, the sperm donor asserted that Netflix documentary was indeed about himself. Now, first of all, I don't know much about it because I didn't participate. I declined, but I was right in not participating, Meyer explained. So they reached out to him. They reached out to him, apparently, I guess so he can, be a part of it, tell his side of the story, whatever. So why is he suing? Anyway, it says the donor explained that he believes the title of the documentary is misleading and sensationalized, according to E! News. Meyer asserted that he has fathered around 550 children with sperm donors, and the company magically boosted that number. So why did they not just say that? I guess 1,000 makes better for content. $550, eh? Says, I don't know where they get this number. I don't know where they base it on. He reportedly said before adding, I haven't seen the documentary, so I'm curious how they based it, how they based it on. I guess he meant they, how they based it on. But to my knowledge, I helped 550 children. He say I helped them. That man say he helped. He didn't father. He didn't procreate, whatever. That boy say he helped them. How did you help them? He helped them morph from sperm to human being with the gift of life. So he gifted them. He helped them with life. All right, man. Pat yourself on the back, big dog. So somehow they managed to magically add 450 children to my records. According to Netflix, the documentary then premiered on July 3rd. The following day, Meyer returned to YouTube with another video. In the 10-minute clip, the sperm donor referred to the families who participated in the documentaries as bullies. Damn, big dog. Why they bullying that man? Look at him. Look at him. I ain't played the video, but he looks very metrosexual. It's a very bullying situation. It's a couple of bullies that united and they want to take down a very good man. One of the best donors you can wish for, he explained. By doing so, they harm not only me, but families around the world with donor children. And they should be stopped. It's crazy. That boy said he's the best donor in the one of the best donors you can wish for. Man, what you doing to that sperm? What you eating? What you sipping? What's in your blood? Like, what's in your DNA for you to be one of the best donors, man? And you juicing like a bitch. You got 550. Imagine how much sperm he done gave out, and how much sperm that's still sitting up at the bank right now with his name on it. Damn. This man going up in that bit. God damn. Sheesh. Meyer explained that he never lied to the parents about the amount of children that he fathered and always followed the guidelines of various sperm banks. Instead, Meyer noted that the sperm banks did not disclose this information to families. In one of the most recent posted videos, Meyer seemingly explained that he filed a defamation suit against Netflix for alleging he mixed his sperm with another donor on occasion. What? What the hell is going on? Why would you even do such a thing? What's that gonna? What kind of? When you mix it, it really never. It's still gonna take one of those sperms out of that mixture. It's gonna be either yours or the other person's. If this is true, that's gonna impregnate that lady. So it's never really a true mix. You're not creating a whole new sperm when you mix it. You're not. You know what I'm saying? It's a race for the sperms at that point. It's a race for the sperms. When you mix it and you put them in there at the same time, it's a race for the sperms. Best man win. Fastest sperm, get to the egg and bite on it or whatever. That's the one that wins. That's the one that impregnates. If either one of them make it, you know what I'm saying? If any one of them make it. But that man got an army out here. 550. He got an army. So that man, his sperm. So, okay. I see what he's trying to do. They competing. They competing. See, they trying to see whose sperm is gonna win. Damn. Say it ain't so. CC in the motherfucking building. I appreciate you for pulling up to the bootleg ass studio. Hit that like button, y'all. Mixing yeet. Man, they up in here mixing it up. That's diabolical for real. That is outlandish. That's ludicrous. Oh my God. I've never heard of such a thing. Not just mixing it. You know what I'm saying? We've all heard of them doing, DP and all kind of things like that. You know what I'm saying? The lady getting skeeted all in the face and, getting all, what they call it, boo cake. Yeah, we seen all of that. But to actually mix it at a sperm bank and, play Russian roulette with the sperm, whoever, that's crazy. I ain't never heard of that one. That's done blew my mind for real. Man, let's move on. Where was I at? Well, they fucked me up. All right, where was I at? According to, hold on, okay, I was down right here. And one of the most recent explained the defamation for Aaliyah mixing his sperm with another donor on occasion. Boy, that's wild. More details on allegations shared according to Netflix, Man with 1,000 Kids is a 3-part docuseries that explores Mayer's donor journey. The film documents the accounts of various families who allege Meyer donated his sperm across several countries and continents. That boy That boy done spread his seeds across the globe. That boy said, we global. Okay. Now I got partners who done served in the military, who done said they done some wild things when they was abroad. And they said that maybe, just maybe, they didn't water some gardens and got some kids abroad that they've never met. Possibly. They don't know this. They said they don't know this to be sure. They just said possibly. So I've heard of things like that. But this man going out there just spreading them for real. He just throwing them bad boy like goddamn grass seeds all over the world, man. That's what? That's a legacy for real. That's think about that, man. Your bloodline is literally on all corners of the world. Damn. Figuratively speaking, it's kind of dope. But at the same time, hopefully these families never mix. Hopefully they know of each other though. That's one thing. And at the same time, I kind of would want a connection with all my kids. Me personally, I would want to have a connection with them, But if you're just gonna be giving out the juice like that, do you care? Does it matter when you reproduce with somebody you have no intimacy with, no feelings towards? I ain't never reproduced with nobody like this, so I don't know. I know people have one night stands and shit like that, and that's another thing. At least they've had some kind of connection. At the end of the day, y'all bang screwed. So you knew it was a possibility of y'all having a baby or something coming up out of this. But when you just going out giving that juice, you know what I'm saying? Is there some kind of connection for the man? Is there some kind of connection there when that baby comes to fruition? I don't know. Me personally, just thinking about it, you know what I'm saying? Because I got kids. I would want to know my kids. You know what I'm saying? If I didn't have kids, maybe this person don't have kids of his own, like really, like that he's reproduced to have, like that he's, the old-fashioned way to have. So maybe it don't matter to him. I don't know. Anyway, you get one life on this earth. Why has he chosen to use his charm and his intellect and his creativity in order to try to procreate on a mass scale and deceive all of these people? The documentary's director, Josh Allen, reportedly stated, speaking to lots of different parents that have met him and people that know him well, it seems like it almost became an addiction for him. Possibly so. More so, probably a source of income. I'm sure he gets paid for this. I'm sure he gets paid for his donations. Maybe. In addition to speaking with families who utilize Mayer's sperm donations, the documentary also followed Mayer's recent trial, where a Dutch judge banned him from donating sperm in the Netherlands. Additionally, the judge requested that sperm banks in the country immediately destroy any of his semen available to new parents. So y'all just gonna give up this man good juice. Obviously, this man shit work. His soldiers is marching. You're gonna destroy it. Now, I made this statement. I was speaking with somebody before. They got this war on map. It's a gender war going on right now, which is very corny as hell. Men versus women. I don't understand it to save my life. It's corny as hell. All right. We both need each other. How the hell you think we all got here? What this man is doing is going to be, this is the beginning of the epidemic of donating sperm. This is just only the beginning. And this is my theory, because of the war, the gender war right now is going to lead to this right here. The gender war, along with the LGBTQ widespread, male on male, female on female, they're not procreating. They can't procreate. This is only going to lead to more of this happening. People are going to want to reproduce, but they can't reproduce naturally. So what they're going to do is go to these sperm banks. Men are going to be sought after for their sperm. This is going to be a thing. It's already a thing, but I mean, it's going to be a epidemic of it, because we're going to be short on people reproducing. Now I don't know about this being. I don't know how true this is gonna be for black people. You know what I'm saying? Our numbers is up right now, and they always have been. They probably gonna always be forever. You know, white people. Let's just be frank. They numbers. They said this. I'm not just giving you shit that I'm spewing. I'm telling you shit that I've heard them say. You know what I'm saying? Joe Biden has said this. He said that their numbers by what he say by 2050, the whites will be the minorities in America, and that these black people have to learn how to work with the Hispanics because the country will be doomed. These are his words because white people will be the minority. These are his words. These are his words. But this is just the beginning of it. But after so long, if we keep going towards the rate we're going, people are stop. They're gonna stop procreating, and they're gonna need sperm banks. Men and they trying to kill off masculinity right now, but they're gonna need men. Their sperm is gonna always be a need. So they're gonna, this is gonna be a hustle for men. So I don't think it was an addiction for him. If it was an addiction, maybe so. And he probably did get a kick out of this. He probably liked having kids spread out like that, maybe. But I'm more so leaning towards the fact that he did this for financial gain. You know, I'm sure of it. And to beg my claim on this, Japan has already put out a request for black men's sperm. They've already they trying to procreate with black men in Japan. Look it up. Look it up. You think I'm bullshitting? Think I'm bullshitting? I don't bullshit on this channel. You know what I'm saying? I play a lot. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I ain't gonna give you no bullshit. Anyway, so this man shit is working. That was my point. This man semen is working, and just because you want to ban him, you want to destroy all of his working semen when there may be a shortage of semen out the wild. You may need that shit. But hey, whatever. I'm just saying. I ain't saying what he doing is right, but if you're gonna ban him, that's one thing. You could at least keep his shit, I guess. Or maybe that would be right. If you're gonna ban him, you can't use his shit then. I guess that would be proper. Anyway. As the Shade Room previously reported in April 2023, Mayor gained national attention after reports surfaced that one of the mothers who utilized his sperm had sued him, seeking that he be banned from giving donations. Why did she sue him, though? Is it because that she alleges that he lied about not having other children? Is that what it is? The woman reportedly alleged that Meyer had lied to her. Let's get into it. Alleging he only fathered a maximum of 25 children. Additionally, the mother explained that if she knew the true extent of his donations, she wouldn't have utilized Mayer's sperm. And I'm probably butchering his name. I don't give a damn. It may be Majors. I don't know. When I think about the consequences this could have for my child, I get a bad gut feeling and I become uncertain about his future. How many more children will be added? The woman stated per insider. Yeah, because the more children that he have, the more chances that these children have growing up, meeting each other, screwing, and reproducing. And we've had situations like that. Matter of fact, I've done a video like that where a married couple with kids found out that they were cousins. I've recently came across a video where brother and sister had got married and had kids. Found out they were brother and sister later on. What do you do at that point? What do you do at that point? Damn, that's crazy. What do you do at that point? You married already. You married with kids already. None of these kids had birth defects by the grace of God that we know of. They may be mentally crazy, deranged a little bit. It may be thrown off just a little bit somewhere. But on the surface level, we don't see nothing wrong with them. They all got 10 fingers, 10 toes, 2 eyes, 1 nose, 2 nostrils. You know what I'm saying? 1 tongue, all of that good stuff. Symmetrical teeth, not that one in the middle. You know what I'm saying? You know, some people got that 1 tooth in the middle. Both got, symmetrical 2 teeth in the middle, all that. Everything came out perfect. Then you find out y'all brother and sister. What do you do? Y'all been married for 10 years. Got 3 kids. Damn. Do you divorce? Damn, that's some wild shit. Theodore and Nunn, what's the mother fornicating deal? Appreciate you for pulling up to the Bootleg Ass Studio. For sure. I knew you was gonna pull up. I knew dog was gonna pull up. Egg time for shit show. Valerie Shannon Boyd in the mother fornicating building. Appreciate y'all for pulling up. We got CC in the building. We got Theodore Nunn. And we got Valerie Boyd in this mother fornicator. I appreciate y'all. We got other folks up in here, but you know what I'm saying? They just ghosting and watching right now, which is fine. Make sure y'all hit that like button though at the very least. You feel me? But if you want to pop out and rip your shit, let me know where you at. Let me know where you tuning in from. You feel me? Now, as I was saying, what do you do when you find out that you done married a sibling or a cousin, a family member, and y'all got kids together? Do y'all divorce? Do you break up? Do you continue doing what you're doing? I mean, damn. It's kind of crazy, man. Anyway, Netflix documentary seemingly explored the consequences more deeply. In the film, parents disclosed their concern that married fathering such a large amount of children across the world would increase the kids' susceptibility to incestual relationships. As I just mentioned. Excuse me. But as I just mentioned, yep. Bronx, New York in the motherfucking building. Appreciate you for sliding up to Texas right quick to shoot the shit with me. Hey, yo. All right, so this is a video that's been going viral, man, of Joe Biden. I guess he was at a rally or something. And to me, it's hilarious, man. It's sad. I kind of feel bad for the young lady. Valerie Boyd say she absolutely love my podcast, man, and I absolutely love you right back. I appreciate you. One of the true supporters of the channel for sure. One of the day ones for shit show. CC for show too. Yeah, all three of the ones that's in the comment section right now been rocking since the beginning, man. I appreciate y'all for shit show. For sure. All right, so Joe Biden. It's this black lady who was at one of his rallies. And she was waiting on him to acknowledge her, get a hug from him like everybody else, and he just skipped right over her ass. He acknowledged all of the white people around her, but for some reason, she was invisible to his ass. He didn't see her. It's funny as hell to me. I thought it was funny because this kind of shows the relationship that black people have with the Democrat Party. And I'm just being honest, you know what I'm saying? I'm neither here nor there. I'm an independent person. So, you know what I'm saying? I don't give a damn about no Republican, give a damn about no Democrat. I see them for what they is. You see what I'm saying? I tell it what it, I'm just tell it like it is. And if I did vote, I would vote in this election, I would vote a certain way, but I don't really claim anyway. As I was stating, and I'm not denigrating nobody, you are what you are, but we have to be real with ourselves. A lot of people are blind to the fact that black people vote Democrat blindly. They just go voting for whatever. If you have a reason to vote Democrat, then that's by all means, do your thing. If these policies align with your beliefs and what is good for what you think your family needs or what the country needs or what your county needs or whatever, by all means, You know, ain't nobody denigrating it. I'm denigrating these fools out here who just vote blue no matter who. Those are the ones I despise. You see what I'm saying? But anyway, back to this. So this lady, this black lady right here with the teal shirt on, she's waiting on her chance to be recognized by Joe Biden. Let's take a look at this clip. Matter of fact, let me go back to where I was at. Okay, yeah. We'll do it like that. All right, let's take a look at this clip right quick now. Let me see if the let me see if the audio gonna play. All right, so what did it say? Say, watch how disappointed this Joe Biden fan becomes when he completely ignores her. We're gonna turn this music off. All right, look, check it out. He skipped right over her ass. Look at her. She said, "Hey, Uncle Joe." She one of them. She one of them. You think she's still gonna vote? Hell yeah. That would have been enough for me right there. Just me personally. I would have either not voted or voted opposite. Somebody else. Look at the face she made. She was like, oh, okay, whatever. Yo, check it out. Check it out. And there was another video of the lady that he's speaking to right now. Looked like she was reprimanding this black girl for whatever reason. I guess she was holding a sign up in her face for something. I don't know. I don't know if I can find that clip, but she was getting on to that girl for something, and you could tell the body language that was going back and forth. And the black girl looked like she really wasn't getting on to the white lady. The white lady looked like she was the aggressor, pretty much getting on to that black girl. And couldn't have been me. Couldn't have been me because I would have held that motherfucking sign up in her face. Bitch, you ain't finna tell me to move my shit rudely like that. You can ask me nicely and I might oblige, but you ain't finna tell me what I'm finna do. And that's what it looked like, just off of the body language. It looked like she told her, move this sign out my face or whatever. I don't know. I'm just only speculating because there was no audio. Look, she was so happy to see him. She was so happy to see this man, y'all. And the disappointment on her face has just look. She got dookie on the tip of her nose. Look. Oh man. Look at her. And see, for her to just get into it with this lady, or for the lady to be slick with her the way she was being slick with her right before that happened, I know this black girl feel more like a decimal. She feel even more shrunken. You know what I'm saying? Because see, it would have made her feel even more bigger if Joe Biden acknowledged her in front of that white lady first, or if Joe Biden did what he's doing to the black lady over, you know what I'm saying? It would have made her feel bigger. Now she feels so shrunken. Yeah. You look like you out there caping for butter biscuits, and this should have been your wake-up call right here. Look, everybody around her is getting some acknowledgement. Look at the white lady. This white lady right here is the one that was getting on to her. And look at, she still got her hand on Joe Biden. Look, she's like, oh yeah, I touched him. Look. She look like she finna cry. This lady right here that's talking to him now. She can't believe it. She want to get a picture. The black lady they just blocked her ass out. If I was her, I would have done something silly. I don't know. I would have fucked that picture up. All right, so there we go. It says before getting snubbed by Biden, the woman who the woman was accosted by another for holding her sign. Okay, so they covered this. I didn't know that. Let's get into it. I've seen this. happened elsewhere. I just saved this clip in this article. So check it out. Look like she's showing her sign out the way. She's so short. That sign is in her face almost. Really, it's not, but she feel like it is. It looked like she was telling her to put her sign on the other side while Joe Biden is coming. While Joe Biden is coming this way, put your sign down and put it on the other side of this so he can see me. All right. Then they go on to talk about the situation that happened at Sesame. What is that called? What is it? Sesame Street. Whatever that happened when them little girls got ignored and purposely ignored. See, it looked like Joe Biden just accidentally ignored that black lady, like he didn't see her for real. She was invisible to his ass, as black as she is. But if she was out there down thieving cars and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? Doing porch pies and shit, she would have been very visible. For some reason, you know, I like to pick and choose when they can see black folk. Moose 305 in the motherfucking building. I appreciate y'all for pulling up to the bootleg ass studio. Make sure that like button is lit up. Valerie Sanders, I remember that with the little girls. Yeah, that pissed me off very bad. Stephanie Roundtree, I would have told Joe Budden not to stand in my personal space. For real, like back up a little bit, nigga. I ain't here for the pictures. I don't want no hug. But yeah, the Sesame Street situation, I remember that and it pissed me off. Listen, there's this store in Terrell, Texas called Buc-ee's. There's a lot of Buc-ee's, but this one in Terrell, Texas specifically. So they had Buc-ee come out dressed up with a in a little thing or whatever. And all of everybody, adults and all, was taking pictures with Buc-ee. Okay. My daughter seen Buc-ee, my middle child seen Buc-ee. She wanted to take a picture with Buc-ee. So we go over there to take a picture with Buc-ee. I didn't want to do it in the first place, but I ain't trying to spoil my kids' fun. So they want to do this shit, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to let them do it. So she want to take a picture with Buc-ee. We standing in line. It's like two people ahead of us that's taking a picture. And so we get there, we take a picture, and I have my camera out. I accidentally hit the wrong button on my phone, so it pulled me out of my camera. So I go right back to my camera. I'm trying to get back to my camera app. This all happened in less than 15 seconds, literally. No more than 20. No more than 20 seconds. And I'm getting to my phone, I'm getting to my app, and I'm trying to take this picture. Why Buc-ee gonna wave his hand telling me to hurry up? I went the fuck off on Buc-ee. I went slap the fuck off on Buc-ee. I told Buc-ee I will take all the goddamn time I need. Don't you ever rush me. The hell wrong with y'all? Then I went and found a manager and told the manager on Buc-ee ass. Cause what the hell? You didn't rush nobody else. You didn't rush nobody. All these white folk around here taking pictures. All these grown ass motherfuckers taking pictures with you. But you gonna rush me with my child. Man, I went the fuck off on Buc-ee. You got me fucked up. Shit. Hell wrong with these folks. Yeah. I wanted to pull up and snatch that damn thing off his head, but then that would have got me for assault. That would have got me for assault then. Yeah. But I don't give a fuck about you. Shit, my daughter don't want to snap it up with you, nigga, and you gonna goddamn oblige, bitch. You obliging with everybody else, and we gonna take this damn picture. Don't give a fuck. You signed up for this. So what you in a rush for? What you in a rush for, bro? You gotta sit here and take these pictures until the end of your damn shift. Greek customers to the end of your shift. What the hell you in a rush for? You see what I'm saying? The hell? Yeah. I went the fuck off on Bookie. I went the hell off on Bucky before I knew it. And I was trying, and I was hoping that I had it recorded because right before I that's what it was. I accidentally hit record on my video. That's what it was instead of photo. And so I stopped recording right before he waved his hand. That pissed me. I said, damn, because I was gonna do a video about Bucky's. Oh yeah, I was gonna do. Oh yeah. I said, damn, why I had to stop recording, man? Cause I had Bucky like a bitch. I stopped recording right before he waved his hand at me. Or she, or whoever it was up under that damn mask. I didn't give a fuck who it was. It could have been Joe Biden under that damn mask. It could have been Obama. I didn't give a fuck. Speaking of Joe Biden, though, so there's this Congress lady, Maxine Waters. She says, oh, and also, hold on, I'm gonna have to find. I don't know if I say that link. All right, anyway, let's speak on this. Maxine Waters says, she speak on Joe Biden. Let's just get into it. Let me let her tell you what she had to say about Joe Biden. Fuck it, shit. Let me see if this gonna play.
No matter what anybody says, it ain't gonna be no other Democratic candidate. It's gonna be Biden, and we better know it. We're now at a Democratic candidate.
All right, so we're gonna start it over. Hold up.
At a point in time where people are talking about Biden is too old. Hell, I'm older than Biden.
And the crowds are going wild. Hell, I'm older than Biden. The fuck are we clapping for? That's what I'm saying, bro. We doomed.
You look good, Congresswoman.
And I get up.
And she look good for her age. You know what I'm saying? We can applaud her looking good for her age. But what the hell they got to do? So she gave Biden a few words of support. And so now we're just going to dismiss him being too old. We're just going to dismiss it now just because the Congresswoman said it's okay.
Up every morning.
All right.
And I exercise.
All right.
And I work late hours.
All right.
I take care of black people.
All right.
And you sharper than Joe Biden. That's what you leaving out, mama. That's what you leaving out, grandma, auntie. You are sharper than Joe Biden. So it's not about him being too old. It's about him not being mentally capable, mentally competent. See what I'm saying? There's a lot of old people who sharp out here. There are some not so old people who ain't sharp. You know what I'm saying? So it's really not about his age. It's about his mental capacity. What can he do at that age or at that mindset? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what the issue
Trump
is.
has told you who he is. He defined himself. He is a no good, deplorable, lying, despicable human being.
And so is Joe Biden. Both of them is.
And he's talking about if he doesn't win, there's going to be a bloodbath. Mm-hmm. There's going to be violence.
She's talking about Trump. If Trump don't win,
there's going to be a civil war.
Uh-huh.
Who the hell do you think he's coming after? Who's going to be targeted? Who is he talking about?
Black
but
people?
You know he means business because he is the one that led the invasion on the Capitol January 6th.
This fear-mongering got to stop.
Do we have to talk about the difference between these two? Now, I want to tell you, no matter what anybody says, it ain't going to be no other Democratic candidate. It's going to be Biden, and we better know it. We're now at a point.
Now, she's talking about a civil war if Trump don't win, there's going to be a civil war. Trump is saying, she's saying that if Trump, hold on, what did she say? Let's back it up one more time. Because is she saying that Trump said if Trump don't win, it's going to be a civil war, or if Biden don't win and Trump wins, there's going to be a civil war? Because either way it go, we at brink of war, World War III right now. We wasn't at the brink of World War III when Trump was in office, just being real.
In time,
so either way it go,
we're
going to be at some kind of war.
About Biden is too old. Hell, I'm older than Biden.
You look good, Congresswoman.
And I get up every morning.
All right.
And I exercise.
All right.
And I work late hours.
All right.
I take care of black people.
All right.
Trump has told
hello.
you who he is. He defined himself. He is a no good, deplorable, lying, despicable human being. And he's talking about if he doesn't win, there's going to be a bloodbath. There's going to be.
So she's talking about Trump says if Trump doesn't win, there's going to be a bloodbath. There's going to be violence.
There's going to be a civil war. Who the hell do you think he?
Okay. Sounds to me like we're going to be at war with either one of them then. If that's the case, if we're going with your logic. But all this fear mongering got to stop, y'all, because at this point, I ain't scared. The Project 2025 shit is not scary at all. This is fear mongering at best. You know what I'm saying? I'm starting to lose faith, y'all. I'm starting to lose faith. You feel me? Once you start to slip down that rabbit hole, you damn near gone, man. We going to a sinkhole, and it's spreading like wildfire. You feel me? We have no. What is our fight? We be fighting over the dumbest shit. We get mad over the dumbest shit, like this black job situation, y'all. He also said Hispanic jobs in that same excerpt. He said Hispanic jobs, but we the ones who are emotional and responsive like that, who gonna go out here and be like, oh, he's talking about black jobs, yada, 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 yada. But nobody gets upset when we talk about black-owned businesses, black unemployment rates, black employment rates, whatever. But black jobs is so denigrating, such a derogatory statement. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm starting to lose faith in us, man, because our priorities is fucked. She's talking about Trump is a lying, deplorable, whatever, all of this. Biden is the same damn thing. Really, both of them. They both the same. When Joe Biden got in office, his first 100 days, what did he do for black people? Not a damn thing. It's been well over 1,000 days. What has he done for black people? Not a damn thing. What did he do for Asian people as soon as he got in office? He signed them a anti-Asian hate crime law, whatever. If you so much as look at an Asian too hard, your ass might get penitentiary time. You feel me? But all these black people done been slain over years and years. They had the KKK. We've had our uncles and brothers and fathers and grandfathers hung on trees. To this day, they getting dropped. They dropping like flies at the hands of police unjustly. We get Karens calling police on us, weaponizing the police on us. We can't get no anti-black hate law. We can't get that. But we are the ones, the Democratic Party, the backbone is black women. But what happened with us getting something? Not a damn thing. But we still want to sit here and fight for something. What we fighting for? If we want to fight for something, we need to demand that these people give us something when they get in office. Hold our vote hostage. Yeah. So if we can't get shit, you ain't getting it. Simple as that. Do something for us. Speak up for us. Kamala Harris said, Kamala, whatever, however you pronounce it, said she ain't gonna do nothing for black people. And what do? We ran out there, black women in them chucks and pearls, went out there in droves and voted for her. And she still ain't doing the damn thing. She still ain't speaking up. Because you know why? She's not connected to this turf here in America. She's really not. She's not a freedman. She didn't come from freedmen. Her family wasn't enslaved by the American government. We have yet to have somebody in the American government that was a freedman, a presidential candidate from freedmen. I was fooled with Obama as well. We was tricked with that. Obama is not of American descent, by of black American descent. Now maybe his mama is American, but his black side comes from Kenya. So those people wasn't enslaved by the American government. Now there may have been some Kenyans who came over here that was, pretty much mixed into the culture that was enslaved or whatever. But just Kenya itself, you know what I'm saying? Kenya itself was not enslaved by the American government. So we have not had anybody black speak up for us and stick their neck out for us in the presidential election or a president, Yeah. But she's a whole lot sharper than Joe. So her saying that she's older than Joe, okay, well, I couldn't tell. I couldn't tell simply by off of her sharpness. Her standing up, her moving, she exercised, she say. She got wind, she's attentive. She's not like Sleepy Joe. Yeah. But yeah, I'm starting to lose, man, faith in the goal of fighting for Black Americans, man, because it's like, shit, do we want what the hell do we want at this point? But moving on along, in other news, you got 2 men accused of trying to hunt on Oprah's private ranch. The hell going on Oprah's private ranch? Okay, so I remember it says in this image provided by the Hawaii Department of Land and Natural Resources, 2 men were detained on June 21st, 2024. I remember when she bought some land in Hawaii. This was either before or after those wildfires that was going on over there. It was like some real big fires breaking out over yonder. And she, along with other stars, accumulated some property, which I thought was very suspicious as well too. It was some conspiracies around it. Anyway, in Kula, Hawaii, 2 men arrested last month on a road within Oprah Winfrey's property on the Hawaiian island of Maui are suspected of illegal night hunting. All right, so in Honolulu, Hawaii, or Honolulu News, 2 men were arrested for allegedly trying to hunt on Oprah Winfrey's ranch in Kula, Hawaii, according to Hawaii's Department of Land and Natural Resources. The 2 19-year-olds were arrested just before midnight on June 21st after officers said they were caught using a hunting spotlight on Thompson Road, a public road that runs through Winfrey's ranch. Now everybody knows in that area where to go if they didn't know before. It says officers said they also found a loaded shotgun and loaded rifle in their truck. Further investigation revealed the men were hunting without valid licenses, had ammunition in the vehicle, and were allegedly hunting on private land at night without permission. I understand these laws and regulations, but they only got these licenses for hunting because they want a piece. Uncle Sam want his piece. He want his cut. So if you hunting it, that means you had to pay for their license, and Uncle Sam's get a cut of it. So that means That's all. He just wanted his cut. So you can't be eating for free. You can't live off the land for free. That's crazy, ain't it? You even got to go pay for a fishing license. You ain't even supposed to just be fishing here in Texas anyway. I don't know what it's like in other states, but you got to pay for a fishing license. So if you just really want to live off the land, unless it's I guess your private lake or something like that, your own shit, you got to go apply for a license, man. And God gave you these fish. Shit, God broke bread with fish. Moose said we want our reparation, all for real. No representation without reparation. Real talk. Real talk. Shaniqua Reed say, yo, how you been, man? I've been good. I've been great. I appreciate you for pulling up. I hope you've been good. How have you been? And where are you tuning in from? For sure. Good morning to everybody. I hope everybody's having a wonderful morning. Mm-hmm. Hit that like button as you fall in. All right, so moving on along. So there was this ice cream stand, right? A snow cone stand, excuse me. A teen snow cone stand employee puts rude customer in her place, tells her you a grown woman. Hold on. Why is this acting like that? All right, let's get up into it. Hit that like button if you just following in here. Let me know who you is and where you from. All right, so a teen had to go off on this ignorant ass fool and remind her that you are a grown woman. A grown ass woman is what she should have said if she didn't say it. Let's get into it. Willis, Texas. Where the hell is Willis, Texas at? Let me see. I'm trying to see how far that is from me. Is it South Texas? Hold up. Yeah, this going South Texas. Like that may be Southeast Texas. That's either South Texas or Southeast Texas. Anyway, I was just trying to figure out where that was. Anyway, Willis, Texas, a 17-year-old snow cone stand employee is going viral for putting an angry customer in her motherfucking place, right? It says a TikTok video that has more than 17 million views shows surveillance footage from Kiki's Snowballs in Willis, Texas. In the video's caption, the business explained that the incident began last week when a customer called ahead to place a pickup order for a snow cone. Why would you do that in hot ass Texas? Why the hell would you call ahead in hot ass Texas unless you sitting in that long ass line? Because I done been in some snow cone lines and them bitches be long sometimes. So if you sit in the line and you want to call ahead, hey, by all means, knock yourself out. I ain't mad at that. But if you ain't even there yet and you calling ahead in this hot ass weather, by the time your shit get there, it's gonna be juice. Or by the time you get to, you know what I'm saying, the snow cone place is gonna be juice. So why would you even call in? Bitch, you already doing wrong. You tripping. You already being annoying. We don't take call in orders, bitch. The hell wrong with you? Get off my shit. Anyway, says Kiki said due to a shift change, there was confusion and the customer snow cone was not ready. Oh shit. That done messed up. If her shit wasn't ready, that done messed up now because she come up there hot. It's hot in Texas. She come up there boiling. And somebody got the short end of the stick, but somebody else wasn't having it. Somebody put her right back in her place. Let's get into it. It says 2 days after the incident on Saturday, Kiki said the customer came back to the stand and to demand a refund, which was $6 motherfucking dollars. Instead of you asking for you to fulfill my order, if it wasn't fulfilled, you asking for a refund. I think I still would have wanted my damn snow cone as hot as it is. Anyway, video shows a 17-year-old employee giving the woman $6 and then closing the window after she walks away. What is the problem? What is the problem? It's hot. That's the problem. It's hot and some folk can't control their goddamn temper. But it's okay because this teenager controlled it for her ass. Let's see. However, the customer turns around and comes back to then call the teen employee a bitch. She was so aggravated she couldn't let it end at the $6 being gave back to her. This fool walked off, came back to let off some more aggression. Instead of her walking off and calling her a bitch, or walking off and saying it under her breath, or talking amongst herself and getting her frustrations off of her voice, off of her chest, she comes back to let this bitch know. You's a bitch. She had to let her know. So the teenager is being praised for her clapback. Okay. What was her clapback? Let's get into it. This is what we was waiting on. Man, please don't act like that. You're a grown woman. She said a mouthful right there. She said a mouthful. She could have ended it right there. She said a mouthful. Because what the hell is wrong with you, lady? Says, man, please don't act like that. You're a grown woman. You're a grown woman. I'm 17. Get out of here. Don't come back. Don't come back. We don't need your business. She tells the woman before slamming the window shut. Damn. Damn. She read her smooth. She read her smooth. No cursing. No cursing. Because the some of the women I grew up with at 17, when I was 17, I know they would have, oh Lord, god damn. Oh, police would have been called to the scene. Because either they would have jumped out that window on her ass, or they would have pulled homegirl through. I'm just being 1,000. I already know how the game go where I came from. You know what I'm saying? So they wouldn't have tried it no way. And if they did, this would have happened. I'm telling you. I got some homegirls that don't play that shit, especially back then at 17. So this lady right here, she deserves a round of applause because she didn't lose her temper. She didn't get unbothered. She told her what she needed to say, what needed to be said, and she slammed the window shut on her ass. Yeah, kudos to this 17-year-old. Kiki's management said they were proud of the way the team handled the situation. While businesses often face complaints, it's rare to highlight mistreatment of staff. We have permission from our employees' parents to post this. With the customer's face blurred out, we must strive for better behavior and respect in all interactions, Kiki's wrote in the TikTok clip. Let's get into it. Let's see what happened with this clip. Warning, this video contains graphic content. Let's get into it. Is it not playing? I hate when this happens. I do not understand why this does that. Y'all seen I was playing videos with no problem. Videos playing perfect. Audio coming through, cutting through good. A1. Don't understand why it just picks and chooses on certain videos when it wants to play audio or not. But let's try this other video and let's see if this will work. Still not working. Okay. So this is what we're gonna do. We're just gonna commentate that bad boy. Fuck it. All right, so a woman cusses out teenager. She said, I came over here a few days ago and I put in a $6 order. Said I sent my daughter up here because she come up here to get the snow cone. Hold on, let me back it up. Let me back it up a little bit. They put $6 on her account. So she has an account with these people. She ordered it and paid for it. And she called, I guess, and asked if her daughter could come up there and pick it up. They said yes. She comes all the way up here. You tell her no. I need my $6 back. It said, did she? She said, did she put in the number? I guess correctly. Let me see. She's kind of speaking kind of light, the little girl. Oh yeah, she said, did she put in the number? I guess the number that's on the account. She said, now the woman is saying I came up here by myself. Hold on. Okay, so she came up there and paid for a snow cone. So that when her daughter wants a snow cone, her daughter can come up there and get it. When my daughter effing came up here, now she's dropping F-bombs. Oh, or did she say, she may have mentioned her daughter? I don't know if she cussed or if she mentioned her daughter's name, because right after it, she mentioned her daughter's name again if she mentioned it the first time and they bleeped it out. She said, my name is such and such. They didn't give her the snow cone. So the other team came over there and after the lady explained it again, the other team came over there and just started giving her the money because she wasn't trying to hear that shit no more. She just was like, fuck it, here's the $6. She didn't say that, but I'm just paraphrasing in my mind. She said, y'all didn't give her the snow cone. So she coming over there, she's giving her the $6 back. 5, 6, bitch, get out of my face, hoe. Okay, so she gave it to her, she walked off. End of the discussion. What's to be said now? You are happy. Okay? The customer's always right. We gave you your little shit. Now, this is extra. This is what's about to happen now. She coming back. And she called her a bitch. She walked back and said, bitch. What did she throw up there? Oh, she just hit the little thing that was sitting on the shelf right there and called her a bitch. She said, ma'am, please don't act like that. You're a grown woman. She said, don't come back. Don't come back. We don't need your business. And she slammed the door shut on her. Yeah. Yeah, the lady was out of line. Theodore, no, you say it was playing. The sound was playing. It wasn't playing on my end. Ass wounds that went out of style. I guess so, man. They ain't passing them bad boys out. Man. But yeah, that was just uncalled for. That lady didn't have to do all of that. She didn't have to do all of that. Everything was handled. You just upset at this point. Now you trying to get your rocks off. Oh. Mm-hmm. All right, now y'all check this out right here. This is some wild, crazy news, man. I know I say that a lot, but this we have a lot of it. Hold on, let me share this screen with y'all. Let's get up into it, man. Stingray got pregnant despite no male companion has died. So I'm guessing this was a story they broke about a stingray who got pregnant with no male in the aquarium with her. And I guess that the poor baby has died. I bet watch this video play. Hold up.
Update about a one-of-the-kind stingray from Western North Carolina that went viral. Overnight, we learned that Charlotte passed
This is crazy, y'all.
so much.
I don't know how my audio does this. It does it when it wants to. It's crazy, but listen. It's playing now.
So much. Only this hour, a sad update about a one-of-the-kind stingray from Western North Carolina that went viral. Overnight, we learned that Charlotte passed away. You might remember that the aquarium and shark lab by Team Echo in Hendersonville made this announcement last night on their Facebook page. Charlotte made national headlines earlier this year after the aquarium discovered she was pregnant.
Did they discover she was pregnant or did they get her pregnant through IVF?
Despite not sharing a tank with a male stingray
Is that what it is when you do it with an animal?
for several years. Well, sadly, she lost the pup last month because of a reproductive disease. The aquarium says that they appreciate the love and support from all the community, and they will be closed temporarily so that staff can continue to care for the other animals.
Oh wow. Whatever. I'm not quite sure that I believe that. Unless this is some type of animal that can reproduce asexually, I don't believe it. And I'm not a biologist or anything by any means. So, if anybody out there that knows more about stingrays than I and they can inform us in the comment section, please enlighten us. But I don't know if I believe this story to be naturally true. I think that maybe if this stingray became pregnant with no male companion, that they have artificially inserted it or some kind of way. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no way that this person or that this stingray rather just got pregnant. She's not Mother Mary, and I don't even think that story is how we interpret it. I feel like that story has been misconstrued. Mother Mary, my interpretation of it is totally different than what I'm thinking. What your interpretation of it may be. I don't think that she was just the virgin, what we define a virgin today. I believe that she was an unmarried woman, and unmarried women at that time in biblical times. Anyway, I'm not gonna get into that with y'all. What I am gonna get into is this article real quick. It says Hendersonville in North Carolina, a stingray got pregnant at North Carolina aquarium this winter despite not having shared a tank with a male of her species for many years has died. The aquarium and shark lab in Hendersonville said on Facebook late Sunday that the stingray Charlotte died after getting a rare reproductive disease. It didn't go into further detail. All right, now this reproductive disease, if this thing happened naturally, like they say, or like they are insinuating, because they're not saying that they actually got her, or at least I don't know the story. That I haven't came across any information saying that they artificially inseminated her, or that she actually had happened naturally by itself. Like they just said that she got pregnant without sharing the tank. So there's still information out there surrounding this that could be beneficial in knowing what actually happened. You know what I'm saying? Just because she didn't share a tank with a male don't mean that they didn't artificially inseminate her. It's ways she can get pregnant. But if this did happen naturally, like we thinking it happened, or like they're saying it happened, maybe this reproductive disease is that. Maybe that's why the baby couldn't survive because it didn't happen like it was supposed to. She just got pregnant by the water. The water got her pregnant. She ate something and got pregnant. I don't understand. Anyway, pregnancy was thought to be the result of a type of asexual reproduction called parthenogenesis, in which offspring develop from unfertilized eggs, meaning there is no genetic contribution by a male. The mostly rare phenomenon can occur in some insects, fish, amphibians, birds, and reptiles, but not in mammals. That's what I was about to ask. Can this shit happen in humans? Which they can't. Documented examples have included California condors, Komodo dragons, and yellow-bellied water snakes. Okay. Okay, then. Well, that answers some of my speculations right there. Yeah. So they cleared up some of my speculations. Well, there you have it. It's something that they can do. Theodore Nunn, you already knew that. That's what's up. Says it can reproduce without a male. Okay. Well, I stand corrected. Man, it's hot already out here in South Florida. Damn, did y'all get any of that weather? Any of that rainy weather? Let me see what the temperature is right now where I'm at. Oh, and you are an hour ahead of us too. So it's 9:22 your way. It's 8:22 here in Texas, and it's 71 degrees right now. But see, we've been getting some good rain. We've been getting some good rain here, so it ain't so bad right now. You know, so I can go outside with this on. I be having shit on like this in the house because I had an AC booming. You know what I'm saying? It's too hot outside not to have that AC on. But I be having hoodies on and shit in the house because it be cold up in this bad boy. The way I like it. Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right, now we had this stingray out here in that water swimming around. So we're gonna pivot over here to this hotel pool real quick. Hotel pool in Tennessee. Let's get into it. What happened at this hotel pool in Tennessee? Well, a family sues this hotel after their child drowns in the pool. Man, what's going on? Let's see. In Memphis, Tennessee, the family of a little girl who drowned in a Cordova, Tennessee hotel pool last week is now filing a lawsuit against the hotel chain. What happened? Maybe they didn't have no lifeguards on duty. If they didn't have any lifeguards on duty, did they not have no lifeguard on duty signs? Because if they didn't, then that's probably, grounds for a lawsuit. Anyway, let's see. Dior Thedford was between 4 and 5 years old when she drowned June 27th in the pool of a Comfort Inn and Suites hotel on North Germantown Parkway. Now her family has retained Daniel Williams and Associates PLLC to investigate the circumstances surrounding Dior's death and to hold any responsible parties accountable. I am truly devastated by the loss of my precious baby Dior. We are seeking answers and justice to ensure that no other family has to go through this unimaginable pain, said Dior's father, Julius Stedford, in a news release. A little after 12:30 a.m., officers responded to the hotel when a little girl had fallen into a swimming pool. She was taken into a hospital. She was taken to a hospital where she later died. Hotel guests said they saw Dior and another little girl playing just before the incident. But what I'm trying to figure out is, why was she unattended? Parents, where were you at when this happened? Let's see. The guest told News Nation affiliate WRAG in a previous interview that they were about to go into their room when the manager asked them to call 911. They then performed CPR on the child for 15 to 20 minutes before the first responders arrived. They also said the pool door was unlocked and the children were unsupervised. So what the hell is you suing for? When your ass sound like you need to be in jail. Sound like, at least from the information that I got thus far, sound like your ass need to be in jail. And that the hotel need to be suing you for not supervising your damn child, having them liable for this bullshit. Now, if it happened at the hotel's hands, hold them accountable by any means. But it sounds like you wasn't parenting. That's what it sounds like. Because my kids can't go nowhere without my eyes on them. You know what I'm saying? They on my damn ankle. I'm on their ankle. Shit. The hell? Anyway, let's see. I would do everything in my power to honor Dior's memory and to prevent such tragedies from happening in the future, Julius Stedford said. How so? By watching your damn kids? The hell? So they gonna sue the hotel for having a pool door unlocked? When it was your fault? Man, this sounds goofy as hell. I'm sorry. Now, unfortunately, the child is gone, but it sounds like it was at the hands of the parents. Unfortunately, the hotel can't cover all damn bases all the damn time. And if it's grounds for suing them, by all means, get your money, get your paper. If they was caught slipping, but it sounded like you was the one slipping at your child's expense. So, and I'm usually with suing these corporations, but it sounds like your ass wasn't parenting. That sounds like that's what that is. Yo, speaking of parenting, we're gonna move it on along to this one. Slide on over right here. All right. All right, so this article here, this story right here, it says son called police after claiming he couldn't get in touch with his parents. He's now charged in their deaths, right? And this is according to WAPT, ABC 16. All right, let's see if we can get this to play.
Join 16 WAPT and the United Way of the capital area for this year's school tools supply.
A man's in jail accused of killing his.
All right, it's playing.
A man's in jail accused of killing his parents in Elk Grove. Police were called to a home on Cross Court Way Saturday afternoon. They say 44-year-old Mark Navarrete told them he couldn't get in touch with his parents. He said he went inside and found their bodies. He also told officers their car was missing. Police say surveillance video showed Navarrete parking the car a few blocks away. They
Dumbass.
searched his home and say they found evidence. He was arrested. He faces 2 murder charges.
Oh no.
Join 16.
All right, hold on. Let's get into this article. I had to exit it off the screen because that ad was finna play again. Ain't nobody got time for all that, man. Let's see if we get some information out of this article that we didn't get from that little quick clip. All right. Get my papers and shit to go. I'm finna roll me a situation up. I appreciate y'all pulling up to the bootleg ass studio. Make sure y'all hit that like button, man. All right, let's go. It say this man here, he pretended that he couldn't get in contact with his parents, right? So that's him trying to forge a story right there. He's already trying to forge an alibi. He's concerned. He's a concerned son. My parents, I can't get in contact with them. So it must be something wrong. I didn't do it. I couldn't have done it because I'm trying to get in contact with them. That's his story. Anyway, let's get into it. Elk Grove, Cali. What it do to my folk in Cali? Where you at? Where you at? Show your face. You know what I'm saying? It says police in California arrested a 44-year-old man in connection with the deaths of his parents. I'm quite sure he was trying to get some damn money. I'm almost positive that it's for the damn insurance. Are y'all willing to bet? It says Mark Navarrete now sits in the Sacramento County Jail on 2 murder charges. Jail records show officers around 2:15 p.m. on Saturday went to a home in Elk Grove after a person later identified as Navarrete reported he could not get in contact with his family, police said. When they entered the home, officers found a man and woman both dead. Police said their deaths are being investigated as murders. Navarrete told officers one of his parents' vehicles was missing from their garage, police said. Officers obtained video surveillance footage. This is just what we just seen or just heard of. Let's see if we can skip past this. Yada, yada, yada. All right, so officers are thanking the community members who provided them with video surveillance, which led to an arrest. Neighbors who spoke with Sister Station, KCRA, described the couple as a loving, genuine, kind couple. The two had lived in the neighborhood for many years. The parents have not been identified yet. Navarrete is due in court Tuesday and is ineligible for bail. Well, no information on that. I thought we was gonna get more information. Maybe we will get more information after he goes to court and do all of that, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So maybe I can follow the story and get more information to y'all as I get more information. But as of now, all we know is he took his parents out. It's a cold world, y'all. It is a cold ass world. Cold ass world, y'all. And it's only getting colder. As hot as it is outside. Hit that like button, y'all. Who we got up in the building? I appreciate y'all for putting up to the Bootleg Ass Studio on God. Y'all could be anywhere in the world, but y'all chose to be right here at Sheldon Bootleg Ass Studio shooting shit with me. It really do mean a lot to me. And if you fornicate with me the long way, like I fornicate with you, you see that Cash App that's scrolling at the bottom of the screen. In just a minute, it'll be there in just a second. We got that's pretty much my handle on everywhere at Sheldon Vibes. And then there's that Cash App floating at the bottom of the screen, right here. You know what I'm saying? If you want to donate $1, or $2, or $3, or $4, or $5, hey, whatever you got, you know, your donations goes a long way. It helps the channel grow. And you just hitting that like button, pulling up, shooting the shit with me, engaging in the comment section, that's enough for me. So it ain't like, you know, you just got to, but if you want to, your help goes a long way. Real talk. Real talk. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. But we're gonna slide on over to this next story real quick. So this lady right here, man, she's accused of stealing from multiple stores. Let's get into it. Die over this product. Is that what she said, or is that what they saying? They don't have quotes, so it must not be what she said. Let's get into it. Memphis, Tennessee. We up in Tennessee today, y'all. This is like my second or third story up out of Tennessee. Shout out to my folk in Tennessee, man. I got a few subscribers. I don't know if y'all in the comment section right now, but if you in, you know, you from Tennessee, pop out. Let us know. Hold on, let me scoop this. Let me scoop this up right quick. Hold up. Hold on. All right. So in Memphis, Tennessee, man, a woman faces 10 counts of aggravated assault after Memphis police say she stole from numerous stores, including $6 worth of clothing from Family Dollar. Now they know better than that. They didn't even have to include that in the damn article. They just want to shame her publicly even more. They just want to add insult to injury. We already got a mug shot up, and we shamed her for going to jail for stealing. Nah, that ain't enough. Nah, we gotta let her know how much she was stealing, what she was out here stealing. It's hard on folk out here, man. Like I just said, it's a cold world, and it's only getting colder. It's hot as it is. So folk out here, they gotta steal to make a living. You know what I'm saying? At least they ain't robbing folk. I would much rather, and I'm not inciting any type of criminality. But if we gotta choose our poison, I would much rather you go to a store instead of going to the community, hurting people that's already hurting. These stores, they can write it off. They throw a lot of product away at the end of the day anyway, you know what I'm saying, food wise. So if you're gonna steal, go to a store and steal. Don't steal from folk out here working hard for their money. And like I said, I ain't inciting no criminality. I'm just only speaking logistically. You feel me? Or logically, rather. Anyway, hold on, y'all. Let's get into this. Check out baby name. Check out this sweetheart name. Her mama named her Honesty, and she's the furthest from being honest, at least right now. Honest people don't steal. And if honest people do steal, I guess they'll say, hey, yeah, I stole. They own up to it. Maybe that's what an honest person does. Anyway, Honesty Howard, 21, 3 counts of theft of property, $1,000 or less, and 10 counts of aggravated assault. Her bond is set at $210,000 of them things. Damn. So 10 counts of aggravated assault. What did she do? They must have caught her stealing and she went haywire on their ass. She went Rambo. Let's get into it. Let's see. On June 30th at around 10 a.m., 2 women, one being Howard, allegedly walked into Kroger. You know, Kroger got that good shit. They got some good produce. It's worth stealing if you ain't got it. You feel me? Kroger got some good shit. Says they allegedly walked into Kroger on Truce Parkway and stole $500 worth of items. When when employees tried to stop them, one of the women pulled out a gun and said, "Don't get your white ass shot." Hold on, y'all. That ain't funny. That ain't funny at all, man. It ain't funny. But it is. It say, don't get your white ass shot. You gonna die over this product? She said that. I'm coming back to shoot your white ass. Damn. Bitch, you making terroristic threats and shit? Yo, hey, yeah. I see why you got a bun of $210. Bitch, you armed and dangerous out here. That bitch kind of set it off. Looking like Queen Latifah Jr. Don't she look like she could be Queen Latifah Jr.? Real talk. She looked like the child that Queen Latifah and that gay woman had together. You remember that gay woman who was bald-headed and set it off? That was Queen Latifah's girlfriend that didn't say nothing? Who was fine in the motherfucker? You remember her? She was fine in a... Ooh, wait. I remember being a kid. I had an older who was watching Set It Off. I ain't got sidetracked. Ooh, shout out to one of my older cousins, Nit, man. Shout out to Nit. She had to be every bit of in high school or older. I don't know. She was grown to us though, because we was kids. So we was watching Set It Off, and that part came on when she was dancing for Queen Latifah. She stood up in front of the TV and wouldn't let nobody see it. You know what I'm saying? This is what happened when we was growing up. You had to cover your eyes. You had to turn your head. You know, some kids might be peeking. But coming up in our era, you had to turn your head, cover your eyes, leave about the room when a certain part came on, and then come back. So I respect it. But I got a quick glimpse as a little kid of them cheeks. I had to been every bit of 7 or 8 years old, man. When I say that was like the thing for me, it really was a thing for me. I'm gonna get back on this article, man. When I seen on that Michael Jackson movie, on the Jackson 5 movie, what's that, American Dream? So they went to a club and they were singing. They had to sing. This was before they blew up. Michael Jackson was still a little kid, and that was in the club. And this older lady who was singing, she was performing in front of she was performing on stage, and she had on some fishnet stockings. As a little kid, I seen this. Now this wasn't nothing like to set it off, because she didn't have her. Did she have her cheeks out? She might have her cheeks out, but it wasn't to the extent of set it off. Man, them fishnet stockings, they done something to me. Ever since I seen it, I said, man. So when women wear fishnet stockings, yeah, they do something to me, man. I like them fishnets, man. Anyway, this baby looked like she could be the child of Queen Latifah and that gay girl. That just threw me off track. Let's get back into this damn article, though, man. It just took me on the damn rabbit hole. I got to memorize, reminiscing on some shit. Anyway, on June 30th at around 10 a.m., two women walked in, yada, yada, yada. I already read that. It says that around 5 p.m., the suspects went to Family Dollar all night. So they went from Kroger to Family Dollar. They just out here, they just on a theft spree, thieving like a motherfucker. So at around 5, this happened up here at 10 a.m., they doing this shit in shifts. You know what I'm saying? So at 5 p.m., they went to Family Dollar on Night Arnold. Police say they stole $6 worth of clothing. When confronted by employees, one of the women pulled out a gun and threatened to shoot. Damn, these are some body bitches. For real. Sunday, a little after 11 a.m., two women stole nearly $300 in groceries from Super Low. So they stole $500 in groceries, and that wasn't enough. Then they turned back and spent still $300 in groceries. Damn. Okay, when approached by employees, one of the women pulled out a gun and threatened to shoot them. They got this shit down pat. This is what they do. This what they do, man. Officers found a gray Nissan Rogue. I don't know how to say that, whatever that is. Rogue on South Mendenhall, and recognized Howard. While in custody, Howard allegedly admitted to MPD that she was involved in the thefts. However, she stated that Amisha Taylor was responsible for pulling out the gun and threatening the employees. Honesty Howard is set to appear in court Monday morning. So it's only one captured. They didn't capture the other one. So Honesty, she's been honest now. She says, "Yep, okay, y'all got me. I'm here, but I wasn't the one who pulled the gun out. I didn't do that. That was the other lady." She's being honest, y'all. It's in her name. You better believe it. You got to. Miss Parker, nah, for real. Was Miss Parker the one that I'm talking about in the Michael Jackson in that scene? Was that Miss Parker the one who was played that scene out? Because that explains a lot. If that's Miss Parker, I never knew that was Miss Parker. But if that was Miss Parker, then that says a lot. The fishnet stockings, they did something to me early on, put me in a chokehold. I knew what I wanted. At 7, 8 years old, I was like, "Yo, can't wait till I get old enough to knock one of them off." Jalen Monroe said Sheldon do a video of the Columbus, Ohio women who killed the 8-year-old son. Let me see if I can. Where my phone at? See if I can find some on there right quick. I got a couple videos I need to do. We can add that to the list. What you say? Columbus, Ohio. Oh shit. Oh shit! If this play right now, we'll go and jump up on it right now. If the video will play, because y'all know how my audio likes to. It likes to play musical videos. It wants to do it with it, whatever video it wants. All right, hold on. Okay. Yeah, like button, y'all. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. Hold up.
Now, breaking news from NBC4.
Breaking now, the two women wanted in connection with the death of an 8-year-old Columbus boy have turned themselves in. This is a story that we broke tonight on NBC4i.com. The coroner has ruled the boy's death a homicide. Tonight, family and loved ones of Martonia Wilder gathered.
Okay, so the video is playing. Let me back it up. All right, so shout out to Jalen Monroe for this story right here. She just pitched to me. So we have some suspects, a couple killed their 8-year-old son. Turn themselves in. Let's start it off. Let's do it.
Now, breaking news from NBC4.
Breaking now, the two women wanted in connection with the death of an 8-year-old Columbus boy have turned themselves in. This is a story that
they're like night and day for real.
We broke tonight on NBC4i.com. The coroner has ruled the boy's death a homicide. Tonight, family and loved ones of Martonia Wilder gathered to honor his life. NBC4's Jackie Gillis joins us now. Jackie, you spoke to those people who are close to Martonia. What are they saying tonight?
I did, yeah, Kyle, and obviously they're heartbroken over this. A lot of tears were shed as dozens gathered to release balloons in his honor.
He was just a joyful little boy, respectful. I don't know.
Those close to Martonio coming together to lean on one another and remember Martonio for who he was, a happy 8-year-old boy.
He was just a normal kid. He was a normal kid that just wanted to be a kid. It was taken from him.
Taken, baby, taken.
I don't know why.
Both Randella and LaRocca sharing one final message. They want Martonio to know.
I'm sorry. We love him. Gonna miss him. Shouldn't happen. Shouldn't happen at all. At all. I just love him. I'm gonna miss him.
Are they playing Angie Martinez in the background? What is it?
After being on the run for at least 24 hours, the two suspects, 32-year-old LaShonda Wilder.
I thought there was a woman over here. Is this a woman or a man? Is this a lesbian couple? Or is this a man over here to the right? Because I thought there was a woman. I thought these was two women.
And 33-year-old Jonna Lowe have turned themselves in.
Jonna. Yeah, she done took some what you call them things, the men, testosterone, some hormone pills. Yeah.
After the body of Martonio was found in the attic of his family home. According to court documents, this started around noon Friday when Wilder told Columbus police that Martonio was missing. Wilder says the last time she saw Martonio was around 9:30 p.m. Thursday. According to court documents, when police and a canine unit were searching for Martonio, Wilder became uncooperative and didn't want the canine inside her home. That's when police say she and Lowe and Martonio's two brothers left without notifying police. That's what prompted Friday night's Amber Alert. The two brothers, a 3-year-old and a 9-year-old, were found at home. That research was around 9:30 p.m. Thursday.
Hey, back it up. Hold
According
on.
to court documents, this started around noon Friday when Wilder told Columbus police that Martonio was missing. Wilder says the last time she saw Martonio was around 9:30 p.m. Thursday. According to court documents, when police and a canine unit were searching for Martonio, Wilder became uncooperative and didn't want the canine inside her home. That's when police...
So they became suspicious because she said, I don't want that dog in here. Why would you not want the dog in? I mean, I could understand. Me personally, I don't like animals in my living space. You know, my fiance, she's cool with having dogs and shit like this. So that's something I had to kind of get with. So I understand you don't want a dog in your area, but they doing a specific job, and you know what I'm saying, to keep you from looking suspicious. Just keep it, let them search. Let them sniff around. I don't think the dog is gonna shit or piss. Maybe he'll drop some fur around. You can clean it up, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully it ain't too bad. I don't think he's gonna drop no fleas or nothing like that. I don't think it's gonna be nothing too bad for you to worry about. Are you allergic? That would have been my first time. I would have been like, no dogs in here. We can't do that. No dogs in my place. That's one way you probably could have been around it, but then they probably would have done some snooping and seen that none of your medical records reflect that your ass is allergic to dogs or canines, whatever the situation is. But yeah. So you waved the red flag when you didn't want that dog in there.
According to court documents, when police and a canine unit were searching for Martonio, Wilder became uncooperative and didn't want the canine inside her home. That's when police say she and Lowe and Martonio's two brothers left without notifying police. That's what prompted Friday night's Amber Alert. The two brothers, a 3-year-old and a 9-year-old, were found safe. According to the Franklin County Children's Services, its agency and caseworkers first began working with Wilder and her family in May of 2022. In a statement sent to us from the agency, it says a variety of services have been offered and provided to the family over the past 2 years, including case management, information, referral assistance, and behavioral health supports through the team at Nationwide Children's Hospital. Now, the cause of death has not yet been released. Wilder is charged with murder and obstruction of justice. Lowe is charged with obstructing justice. Kyle?
Jackie, thanks. We'll continue to cover this breaking story on air and online.
All right. Let's see if we get any other information on this. Information that we didn't get from that video, from this article. This video was from 9 days ago, and this article was from a couple of hours ago. As of the broadcasting of this video, it is now July 9th, 8:53 a.m. here in Texas, and this was posted July 8th, 2024 at 4:14 p.m. Updated a couple minutes later. Anyway, let's get into it. It says Columbus, Ohio, 2 women, as I thought, including an 8-year-old boy's mother. 2 women, including an 8-year-old boy's mother. So is it a third person, or is one of those 2 women the 8-year-old boy's mother? I don't think they didn't word there quite clearly. They could have said 2 women, one being the 8-year-old mother, or the 8-year-old boy's mother. Anyway, have been indicted on murder charges by a grand jury in connection with the death of the child whose body was found hidden in an attic. This is why they didn't want their dog up in there, because they was gonna find something. LaShonda Wilder, 32, the mother of 8-year-old Martinio Wilder, and her girlfriend Jonna Lowe, 33, were both indicted Monday on murder, for felonious assault, endangering children, abuse of a corpse, and tampering with evidence charges, according to online records. The grand jury charges replaced the pair's original charges and moves the case to Franklin County Common Pleas Court. According to the Columbus Police, on June 28th, LaShonda Wilder called 911 to report Martonio Wilder was missing. Officers arrived, began search. LaShonda Wilder became uncooperative and left the scene with Lowe. They just dipped. and her 2 children, ages 9 and 3, court records state. So, what did he do to deserve such egregious punishment that the other 9 and 3-year-old didn't do? You see what I'm saying? I'm trying to figure out, why did they spare these 2, which they should have spared the other one as well. But going into the minds of the criminal, what was their motivation to keep these 2 and not him? You see what I'm saying? Police found Martonio Woodard's body in a garbage bag inside another bag in the home's attic around 6:30 p.m. that day. An Amber Alert was issued a few hours later for the other children, but they were soon located at the home of an acquaintance of Lowe. According to the Franklin County Coroner's Office, Martonio Woodard died from deep neck compression. So that means they choked the shit out of him, I guess. LaShonda Woodard and Lowe turned themselves in on June 29th. LaShonda was initially charged with murder, and Lowe was initially charged with obstruction of justice. LaShonda Woodard and Lowe are in custody of Franklin. Okay, so no updated information. Sorry y'all had to go through that. Sorry, I had to go through that with y'all. I was just trying to see if it was some brand new information that we didn't have already. But that's sad. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. That's crazy, man. Y'all got going, man. Hit that like button. Now, in other news, y'all, that man Hulk Hogan is making his rounds on the net. You remember Hulk Hogan? He went viral for, what was it, saying the N-word or wanting to say the N-word, or I think he was singing along to a song with the N-word in it or something like that. I don't know, because I really don't be giving a damn about the N-word like a lot of these people be making it a big deal. Of course, I recognize it when they use it and the reason why they want to use it and things of that nature. But it doesn't move me the way it moves a lot of people. Like, I don't feel offended. It's offensive, but I'm not easily offended. But anyway, Hulk Hogan is trending online because he is accused of firing a brand ambassador who was black after one day of the contract once he realized she was black. Okay, so this is what it reads. Hulk Hogan accused of firing brand ambassador one day after contract started once he realized she was black. No, we're not going to play that. All right, say Hulk Hogan paid you to be a brand POV. Hulk Hogan paid you to be a brand ambassador and canceled your contract the next day because he realized you were a black brand ambassador. Some of you may be speculating, like, how do you know that's the reason? Why would he do such a thing? Why would he hire you not knowing who you are and what you are, then turn around and fire you once he found out who you are? How do you know that's what that is? Well, let's get into it. This is so story time. Hulk Hogan paid me to be a brand ambassador, and this happened. And she's very easy on the eyes. You know what I'm saying? She looks good. My contract was for a week. He couldn't even last a week. Just 1 week with a negress. He couldn't do 1 week with a negress. After one day of promoting his brand, she put in that work, y'all. So now her followers, they see this brand. She can't take that away now. They can't unsee the promotion that she done put in work already. So maybe she was paid for her work, but it's long lasting. You see what I'm saying? Now she's influenced the people that she has influenced to use this product or whatever. They know of this product now because of Hulk Hogan. Whether she's promoting it or not, they know of this product now. They've been introduced to it. So now they have a relationship with this product now because of this lady, the people that was introduced to it through her. So after one day of promoting his brand, he canceled my contract. So this was before July 2nd, 2024. This her. And after on July 3rd, 2024, right before the 4th of July, you know what I'm saying, the good old land of the free, home of the brave, says, I don't know why, but these are the new brand ambassadors he hired. That's about right. That sounds about right. This is the weird part. Okay, so the client, Hulk Hogan, and his team. I guess this is a text message between the client, Hulk Hogan, and the team. It says, Essence, you don't do anything wrong. You didn't do anything wrong at all. In fact, I'm sure you did great, but this client wants us to cancel. But this client wants us to cancel the rest of the events this week. I'm really sorry. So the client is Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan and his team. Oh, yeah, that's why they put this at the bottom of the screen right there. So the client is Hulk Hogan and his team. It says, OMG, what happened? This is her. Are they only taking me off of the events, or are they canceling the events completely? All the rest of the events are canceled completely. This is what they said. I was told the events were being canceled completely, but I see this the next day. Yeah. And this, I guess they didn't have room for us on the boat. No, they didn't. It wouldn't go well with the narrative, baby. The home of the free, land of the free, home of the brave. See what I'm saying? See, what they fail to let you know is that a black man, his name was James Amistad, if I'm not mistaken. He may have single-handedly won the Revolutionary War and helped gain America its independence from Britain. Look it up. James Amistad, a black man. He played as a double spy, as a double agent. He what he would do was he would play like he was a spy for the British to spy on the Americas. So what he would do he would send he would get information from the Britons to give to America. He would give America, George Washington, them the good information. And in turn, the British thought that he was working for them. So he would go to the British and give them faulty information. You see what I'm saying? And in turn, he would win his freedom from America. So I'm guessing, this is just me guessing now, that since the Brits knew that he was an enslaved man, that he would turn on America and work for them. But instead, he was loyal to America. He was loyal to George Washington, whoever, whatever. Or maybe he was just loyal to his people and he wanted to win freedom here in America because he had family here. You see what I'm saying? And he wanted to win his freedom so that way he can win his family's freedom. But what he would do would get information from the Brits, good information from the Brits, and give it to America. And he would get faulty information, fake information from America to give to the Brits. This is how we won the Revolutionary War. So this black man may have single-handedly won the Revolutionary War. Real talk. This is documented, well documented. They just don't speak on it at schools because why would they speak on this type of shit at schools? Be real. But the information is at your fingertips, literally. You don't have to take anything that I'm telling you to the bank. What you can do is take it to Google or wherever you get valid source of information. Search for it. It's there. Trust me, it is there. So it wasn't just these people that look like this right here that won America, that was out there fighting when it happened, when America won its independence. But this is how they rewrite it in the history books. You see what I'm saying? Yo, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised at all. Anyway, man, y'all doing good. Y'all having a great morning so far. I hope all is well with each and every last one of y'all. Make sure that like button is lit up. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. The Cash App is right here. Yep, $ Sheldon Vibes 903. Send your boy $1. Send me 2, 3, whatever you got. You know what I'm saying? If you fornicate with me the long way, your donation goes a long way. It really does. And if you ain't donating, can't donate, or just don't want to donate, it's all good. You pulling up, shooting the shit with me, chopping it up with me in the comment section. That's enough for me. You know what I'm saying? But it is available for those that want to donate. We're going to go ahead and end this live right now. We're going to jump back on later on. You know what I'm talking about? I hope each and every last one of y'all have a prosperous day. You know, spreading love and joy to each and every last one of you and yours. You know, if you're just following up in the building, bring it all the way back from the jump and watch it from the beginning. Hit that like button, share the stream. Make sure you subscribe. And make sure you also subscribe to Teams TV. You can give it a follow on Facebook. You can give it a subscribe on YouTube. It's a platform that I'm helping build up, and it stands for Texas Entertainment, Arts, Media, and Sports Television, where we will be covering a whole lot of diamonds in the rough right here in Texas and whatever happening. You know what I'm saying? We're just going to be posting it right now. We got some interviews up, a couple artists around in the area. And then I got an actor on there from Shreveport. So, yeah, man, we trying to spread. We're trying to expand. So you donating really helps us get us off the ground. You know, I appreciate y'all, man. Got love for y'all out here for real, for real. We had who we got up in the building in the comment section. We got Theodore Nunn out in the comment section. Jalen Monroe. We got Moose 305 in the motherfucking building. We had Stanford O'Quinn up in the motherfucking. Stanford O'Quinn up in the motherfucking building. Shaniqua Reed, Valerie Boyd, Stephanie Roundtree. We had a few people fall up in here. CC. You know what I'm saying? A couple of the day ones fell through. You know, but we're going to go and end this live right here, man. It's been good. It's been real. I'm finna smoke on this situation real quick. Get my day started. Y'all be good. Till next time. Stay light on your toes like you're supposed. We out.